city center of Kyiv, next to metro station Hryshchatyk Street, and Hryshchatyk Street is in front of me, but it is blocked by police. You can see police cars and many correspondents, but central part Maidan Zelezhny is blocked because of today. Today is very sad anniversary. Today Ukraine and the whole democratic world marks fourth anniversary of Russian invasion to Ukraine. My name is Sergey Uzlov and I'm Kyiv guide. And also I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, so I know this war very well because of it's started for me not 4 years ago but 12 years ago, and I left my home in July 2014. Well, I cannot see much viewers now, but I think more people will join my stream because of today. I'm just repeating today. Today is anniversary of Russian full-scale invasion to Ukraine. For me, it started 8 minutes to 5 in the morning on 24th of February 2022. We were awoken with a loud and powerful explosion across the Kyiv. I'm a refugee from Ukraine, and I started to live in Ukraine, in the capital of Ukraine, 11 years ago. So war for me began in 2014. Well, you can see a lot of police cars and this police barrier. So we'll be waiting for the time when this street will be and Maidan will be open for ordinary people, for correspondents. Well, I want to know about your opinion about this war. As to me, I have sworn to predict anything because of every morning since 2014, every morning I awake with the thought that it is the last day of the war, but the war, I cannot see the end of the war. I cannot see, and all so-called peace negotiation between the United States, between Russia, Ukraine, it is just hot air. Putin is not going to stop this war. I know it for sure, because of end of the war for Putin is a crash of his regime and his personal death. Now I'm on Hryshchatyk Street. It is main street of Kyiv, and governmental quota is not far from here, but it's closed for ordinary people, for security purpose. I understand it very well because of since the very full-scale invasion, Putin and his circle wanted to kill our government and our president. So I understand. I realize why this very harsh emergent now. And I started my day since 9. So today, now it is now. By the way, in Kyiv it's nearly 11 a.m. and it took me nearly 2 hours to get here because of some bus some bus routes were changed, and exit from the Maidan metro station was closed for exit. So I had to travel to this metro station. Metro station name is Хрещатик Street, and Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square is on distance. So you can see people, those who want to go to Maidan Незалежності. By the way, if you don't know, Maidan is a Ukrainian word for square. And they told that events on the central part of Kyiv, well, it is basically it is a central part of Kyiv, but the very heart of Kyiv is Maidan Незалежності. It is just less than 1 kilometer, maybe 500 meters from this place. Well, I see some messengers. No Lada cars. No, it is a big mistake. We have not much Ladas because of you can see Ladas in rural areas, not in Kyiv. Well, is there is Russian? Where is where Russian? Where is there? I didn't quite get your question, but something about Russia. You can ask me any questions. I welcome also trolls, because of I know that a lot of Russian trolls join my stream, and they usually type some rubbish. I will not give answer. Maybe I will give answer because of all Russians and Putin's click-tell. It is blatant lie. Well, hi, 3403. Hello from Kyiv. My name is Sergey Uzlov and Kyiv guide, and I'm resident from the east of Ukraine. And also I conduct tours around Kyiv district, and in short, I will not waste my time telling about my tour. So if you want to visit Kyiv, please text me, and I tell you how safely get here, and give you many more information. But nowadays, just several people from other countries behind the Ukraine have got to visit war-torn country. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes. Please also subscribe my channel. Where are you, bro? Once again, hello Mexico, hello Mr. Ronaldo 23. Once again, guys, for those who joined my channel, I'm on the main street of Kyiv, Хрещатик Street. Now you can see no cars here because of this part of the street is blocked by police on security purpose, because of at Maidan is some meeting and some VIP foreign guests, and I suppose Zelensky, our president, is on Maidan also. So let's cross again Хрещатик Street, and I will get closer to city administration. It is just 100 meters from here, from this place. It's seat of our mayor, of our mayor Vitaly Klitschko. For those who don't know, Vitaly Klitschko is world champion in boxing. (9765). Hello. Ukraine and Russia should never fight. It's the fault of the politicians. It is, excuse me for my words, it is bullshit. Ukraine is a peaceful country, and this war is insidious attack Russia on Ukraine. It is not Russian-Ukrainian war. It is a war between two civilizations. And Putin invaded Ukraine without any reason, and till now he cannot sanely explain what he needs here in Ukraine. Ukraine is an independent country, and we never wanted to pretend any Russian territory and so on. Well, in front of me is Kyiv city administration. Still fighting to get together, So I didn't understand what do you mean. And even fascists, he did, maybe it is conversation between my subscribers and just onlookers, viewers. I don't know what are you speaking about. On the city administration, you can see billboard Azovstal, free Mariupol defenders. So for many people, due to Russian propaganda from civilians, mostly residents of Mariupol and Berdyansk, Azovstal metallurgical factory. He surrounded, his troops surrounded that plant, metallurgical plant, and Putin promised to release them, but in fact he told lie, and many defenders of Mariupol, Azovstal metallurgical plant are still in Russian captivity. When is Ukraine paying back of Europe tax money? Oh yeah. Hello, Mr. Troll. Ukrainians give their lives in fight against of medieval nuclear monster, and money. I think you will wait for money, European money back when Russia will be defeated, and Russia will pay for everything. They spent billions and billions, and maybe trillions dollars and euros for this war. So I think all money will be given back from Russia. Russia is destroyer. Russia is killer. Russia is a monster, and unfortunately this war is in its full swing. We don't know when the war will be finished. Ukraine as well give them money for the war. That's all Ukraine has. This is some nonsense. I will not comment this bullshit. Because of Ukraine is victim. And did you know that territory of Russia is 28 times bigger than territory of Ukraine? And in this war we are victim, and the whole world should help us, because of we are barrier on the Russian way to Europe, and Putin wants to be single ruler Europe in any way. But he cannot launch his attack on Europe before he achieves full capitulation of Ukraine. Do I get and ask upon arrival? Do I have to sign up? To get and ask upon arrival? I didn't understand the question. The money arrived, thank you, but we won't give it back. So thank you. Thank you, but everything depends on the finalizing of war. And we don't consider other come out of the war, but our victory. Because of our capitulation means filtration scams, tortures, killings, and everything. Because of Putin tells lie every time when he opens his mouth, when he moves his lips. And I can give you a lot of examples, a lot of evidence. Oh, okay, guys, about Putin lie. So, or some guy with Russian flags. Welcome, welcome, welcome on the internet, but not on our land. So we will destroy all Russian people here with a weapon on Ukrainian turf. So if you want, you can write, you can send me any comments, but please get out home. You have a lot of things to do, because of Russia is a huge country, and they had a lot of problems, but now they have hundreds and thousands of problems more than before full-scale invasion. And Mr. with the Russian flag, please explain me what is your purpose of invading to Ukraine. So, guys, blog post was opened. So now we're heading to Maidan, main square of Ukraine in Kyiv. For those who is new on my channel, today Ukraine and the whole democratic world mark 4th anniversary of Russian full-scale invasion that started on 24th February, exactly 4 years ago. But it was not beginning of Russian invasion. Russia invaded Ukraine in 2014. I know this fact very well, because I am from eastern part of Ukraine, and I was born and raised in Donetsk. It is unofficial industrial capital of Ukraine. And in Donetsk, just only in Donetsk, there were about 30 coal mines. And now, can you guess how many coal mines work in Donetsk? None. Zero. Putin destroyed all infrastructure in Donetsk, in spite of the fact that he invaded Donbass, it's Lugansk and Donetsk districts. He invaded on false pretext of protection Russian-speaking residents in eastern part of Ukraine, but it was one of the first fakes, Russian fakes, because of my first language was Russian. Eastern part, I was born in a Russian-speaking family, and my father, my mother, my sister, rest her in peace. We spoke Russian, and after Russian invasion, I willingly, according to my will, switched to Ukrainian, because of I feel unconfident and incomfort when I hear Russian language. So nowadays I speak Ukrainian, outside in any way. And I speak English also. I don't know about my level of my English, but I suppose you understand me. What I wanna tell you. Okay, guys, we're nearly at Maidan. Maidan Незалежності. It is central part of Kyiv, and in front of me is people's memorial commemorating our fallen soldiers. And every flag, placard, and photo or small flag represents soldier, our defender. And many people, not only from Ukraine and also from different countries of the world, gave their lives for independence of Ukraine and independence of free democratic world. Let's get closer to these flags. And you can see faces of our guys. I bow my head for these guys. You can see these faces. Very young, some of them were very young, while others were in respectable roles. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Russians kill them, kill these guys. And you can also see not only Ukrainian flags, also flags of different countries across the world. Belarus, United States, United Kingdom, all over the world. And many people here from Georgia. You know that I don't remember exactly. I think it was in 2008 or 10. Russia invaded independent country of Georgia, and also Russia invaded Moldova. Moldova and parts of occupied territory is his name Transnistria, and also Russia created fake republics next to Georgia, Abkhazia, and South Ossetia. Well, guys, please subscribe my channel, and you will see more my streams. I'm streaming from my conventional telephone, and maybe if I will have money to buy maybe some camera or telephone with a stabilizer, the picture will be much better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your subscription. Thank you very much for your likes. This stela, this statue symbolizes freedom of Ukraine. And before Ukraine gained independence, on that place was a monument to Vladimir Lenin, communist that killed dozens of millions of Soviet people in Gulag, in different conflicts. And if Russians tell that Russia is a peaceful country, don't believe it. You know that just recently I told you about their occupation of neighboring countries. I love Ukraine. Yes, I love Ukraine also because it is my motherland. It is my motherland, and maybe for you, Ukraine, it is just a spot on the map of the world. But for me, it is my home. It is unfortunately, I left my house and my flat in Donetsk. So, in fact, I'm a homeless person. And please, if you have opportunity to help me, I will not against it. I will be grateful to you for your any financial help. because of the main article of my expenditure is not medicine, it is not food, it is not wear. It is a flat rental, apartment rental. So for nearly 12 years I'm a refugee and homeless person, and I conduct tours around Kyiv and Kyiv district. And before full-scale invasion, I was a guide to Chernobyl zone. Now we're heading to monuments dedicated to 4 founders of Kyiv. So Kyiv is a very, very old city, and it has more than 1,500 years history. And in front of me is monument dedicated to 3 brothers, Kyiv and Horiv, and their sister Livit. They were founders of Kyiv more than 1,500 years ago. We are in the very heart of Ukraine. It is Maidan. Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square. All these buildings around me were destroyed during the Second World War, and now we can see only new buildings, not completely. So, well, you can see 3 buildings where I pointing. These 3 buildings were built early 20th century, and they survived. Second World War. And now we're heading to anti-tank hedgehogs. They are here since February 2022. Now it is, I don't know what for they are here. Maybe it is just like part of memorial, but unfortunately this war is in its full swing, and heaven forbid these hedgehogs will be in use again. And on distance you can see some special service with metal detectors, because of maybe half an hour ago president and guests from other countries, I don't know who they were, but it was meeting here. Well, let's get closer to Flag Memorial. Guys, thank you for your likes, for your subscriptions, excuse me. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm here. Hello from Kyiv, and I'm refugee from Donetsk, and now I'm resident of Kyiv. And I started my career after graduation of my technical university as a mining engineer. So I'm 100% civilian person, and after my moving from my home in Donetsk, I moved to Kyiv district first, and in 1 hour in Kyiv itself. I worked in different civilian industries, so I'm also electrical engineer. So traffic was renewed again, and you can see a lot of cars. Oh, I missed a lot of messages. Oh, excuse me, guys. I have not the opportunity to give answer for every question. Your camera looks great, my dear friend. Your experience here. Oh, that's all. Too much. Thank you for your questions, but I cannot give you answer about this question. 5 minutes with Putin in the ring. Thank you, sir, for sharing this with the world. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching. My camera is it is a very conventional telephone, China made, because of some more expensive and better telephone with stabilizer is out of my budget because of my main of my expenses is apartment rental. Take dream and relax. Drones are stalking me. Hi Sergey, nice to meet you. 5681, hello. Glad to stream for you guys. Get a job or go fight on front lines, you lazy fool. Oh yes, very nice comment. Get a job or go fight on the front lines, you crazy fool. Yeah, this person doesn't know me, doesn't know my life, my life here in Kyiv and in Donetsk, and he doesn't know my age, and he sends me to front line. Thank you very much. Obviously, you are from Russia. It is commonplace. It is commonplace to text some shit. I am accustomed to this. Radio Romania. There are people from all over the world here. Hello, do you know Remus? Do you know Remus? No. He's from Romania also. Okay. Remus, so he's quite famous in any way for me.
Okay.
So yeah, it's okay.
I don't
You don't know, so okay. Okay, so. Thanks, Luna. How are things there? The news in USA is not good.
Не можу ходити.
З ногою щось?
Да.
Буває. I know this woman very well. She's this flag memorial keeper. Well, guys, what do you think if I will go to Mikhailivska Square? Maybe later. I want to show you open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of invasion in February and March of 2022. Guys, for those who is new on my channel, I want to repeat that this war started not 4 years ago. 4 years ago started full-scale Russian invasion from Belarus, from northern parts of Russia, from everywhere, from occupied before Crimea and occupied Donetsk and Lugansk. And for me and for million Ukrainians, the war started 12 years ago. 12 years ago. So it started from occupation Donetsk, Lugansk district and Crimea. And 4 years ago was full-scale invasion, and for me this full-scale invasion started 8 minutes to 5 in the morning on 24th of February 2022, and we were awoken by very powerful explosions around Kyiv. And I think this woman lost her maybe husband, maybe son, and you can see how many people gave their lives in a struggle with these medieval savages. Russia has not sanely explained what for they started this war. What is their purpose? Because of sometimes I think that Putin is just a soldier player. he doesn't care about lives, about territories. He's just fiend. He's just cruel devil. He gets pleasure from killings of other people, and he kills not only Ukrainians. He kills hundreds of thousands of Russian residents, Russian citizens. What for? These victims, no one can sanely explain. Russia didn't start the war. Russia didn't start the war. Yeah. This one more troll, Jerry Mandarins. Yes, Russia not started. Yes, I agree with you. Not Russia started this war. So Poland invaded to Ukraine and Finland invaded. It's not Russia. No. So I agree with you. I see no reason to argue with some Russian or pro-Russian trolls. They post some nonsense. $56.81. I'm so sorry for all losses. Yeah, some of them were my friends and friends of my friends, and here you can see not much people, but still some people, and everyone. I can assure you that everyone here, maybe for exception of foreign journalists, lost something or someone, and I lost my home in Donetsk, eastern part of Ukraine, and I lost everything that was there to my heart. Dear the danger, I'm sorry, Gary, you have rights. I'm sorry. So excuse me, guys, if I will not give you answer for all your replicas or questions, because there are too much, and text on my telephone is too small, and not always I have opportunity even to read your questions or your comments. Well, guys, once again, for new people on my stream, my name is Sergey Uzlov, and I'm streaming from the main square of Kyiv, Майдан Незалежності. You can see it's in front of me. Well, I think I will delete troll, remove. I don't want to see Russian flags here. Because of Russia, it is aggressor. They are killers. They are invaders, and blah blah blah. They're all bad words that exist in our world. Remove again. Germany knows Russian vodka. Russia wait, surprise, praise, NATO, Donetsk is Russia. Yeah, tell me some troll reads Donetsk is Russia. No, guys. According to Ukrainian constitution, according to all international laws, Donetsk is Ukraine, and the fact that Russia enlisted Donetsk in their constitution means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. In Donetsk is my house and my flat, and Donetsk is Ukraine. Patriots, thoughts and prayers are from USA. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Any support, financial support, moral support, physical support is very important for us, because for many people it is distant war. it is they don't feel it is a threat for their homes. But believe me, Russia is not only a threat for Ukraine and Ukrainians, it is a threat for the whole democratic world. By the way, if you have courage to visit Ukraine, to visit Kyiv, please text me and I tell you how you can get here. It is not as dangerous to stay here as it's depicted. And I encountered a lot of foreigners here. Most of them are not tourists, they are volunteers, people who brought us 4x4 cars for frontline. I mean, the idea is to keep living, same from South Korea. I lost the train of your thoughts, so I think you just argue or discussing something on my stream. And Russian propaganda is easily debunked, but for this you need just to think just a little bit. And war for me began 12 years ago, and everything occurred before my eyes, and I was fly on the wall. And in February and March of 2014, I met a lot of people in Donetsk, traditionally Russian-speaking area, but these new people had Russian, not local accent, because of I lived in Donetsk. I was born and raised in Donetsk, and I graduated technical university there, and I know local accent very well. But these new people were not locals, and Putin tried to disguise his invasion as some kind of separatist movement, but it is fake. I can assure you that it was Russian KGB special operation. Some more messages. This message is helpful review. We never forget Volyn, we Polish. It is bullshit. The main enemy of Poland is not historical events in Volyn, and it is quite dubious. It is arguable part of our history. But I recommend you, Mister from Poland, forget these events. They are not. Ukrainians were not right, and Polish people were not right at that time. But now our common enemy is Russia, not history. By the way, I feel influence of Russia on your brain, because of Russia tries to stir to add some fuel in relations between negative relations between Poland and Ukraine, because of the main aim of Russia is to save squirrel between countries and destroy European Union and destroy support of Ukraine, and in the end they want to occupy Ukraine, and after Ukraine they want to conscript Ukrainian men and advance to Europe. So please change your mind and don't think that Ukraine is an enemy of Poland. Love from Poland. Hello Poland. Hello from Sergei Zlo. I'm on main street of Kyiv. It is Хрещатик street, and I'm on Майдан Незалежності. He won't stop. He's like Hitler. Yes, I can't agree more. Putin is a kind of Hitler, but unlike Hitler, Putin has a nuclear weapon, and I think I'm sure that it is only one reason why this war is still continuing. Because of many people, many heads of countries, they are responsible people, and they depend on their voters. And people try not to enrage Putin because they afraid of a nuclear weapon. And the situation is very similar to the situation before Second World War, when Putin, sorry, slip of the tongue, when Hitler invaded Czech Republic and invaded Poland. So, and the rest of the world, for not big exception, people around the world decided to give them part of Czech Republic. But Putin, as well as Hitler, are people who, if give them an inch, they will take a yard. Who else will Russian idea run to? Who else will the Russian run to complain to? Oh, guys, excuse me, too much. Your questions and your replics, and I have not the opportunity even to read them. What's happened? What a pretty city! I'm sorry, this is that's happening. Guys, in Kyiv we have not seen many destructions. They targeted power and thermal station in Kyiv, and they are not in city center. But 2 years ago, maybe a bit less than 2 years ago, behind that building, it is Hotel Ukraine, is a governmental quarter and seat of our president. And the other day, some building next to office of our president was destroyed by a drone. What is drone? Drone, it is airborne unmanned vehicle that is able to carry 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives, and they launch as much as up to 1,000 drones on Ukrainian rare territories. And just for comparison, did you know that conventional hand grenade has 60 grams of TNT or TNT-like material? Maybe it has other name, but drone contains 50, so 50,000 grams of TNT. And every night Russia launch maybe not thousands, up to 1,000 drones. And they launch hundreds of drones, so beautiful on Ukraine. And they just for a second close your eyes and imagine that some country will launch several drones on your territory, on your living apartments building. It is terrible. It is terrible. It's hard to believe it, but I'm part of this war. Part of this war, and a war for me began 12 years ago. Well, guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. I need your help, and you understand that I need not only your likes. I need something more. But if you have not opportunity to send me some hello in form of maybe 5 or 10 euros. So just hits like. And if you like my stream, I know a lot about Kyiv district, and every day, or maybe nearly every day, I try to stream from the streets of Kyiv. But you see, I encountered some problems in my streaming because of you know that Russia destroyed a lot of our energy generating stations, and we suffer of blackouts, and that's why internet is not stable. We have internet in my apartment that I rent on left bank of Kyiv. I have internet, but it is not stable also. So if maybe you you'll see that my stream interrupted, is being interrupted. So please stay here, and maybe internet will be resumed again. Yes, you are tipped. Oh no, guys, excuse me. Where does the Ukraine get its electricity? So we have our electricity from smaller stations, electrical stations, and Europe and Japan and our allies supplied us with smaller electricity generation stations. It is not enough for functioning for infrastructure of Ukraine, and for example, electrical transport such as trams, trolley buses put on hold now. So just buses go around the city of Kyiv. In Soviet Union, beautiful houses were built. You know, these buildings that were built during Soviet Union are not typical. Most of the buildings for ordinary people are very primitive. Khrushchevka. Khrushchevka, it is the name of a style of buildings that were built in the times of when Nikita Khrushchev was not president, but general secretary of Communist Party of Soviet Union, and now their lifespan is expired. Hello guys, hello, and thank you for watching my stream. My name is Sergey Uzlov, and I'm resident of Kyiv, and I'm former miner, former electrical engineer from Donetsk, which is in eastern part of Ukraine. Now we are on the main street of Kyiv, Hryshchatyk Street. Just 1 hour ago, the street was blocked for not only for transport but also for ordinary walkers, due to the fact that here on Maidan was a meeting of some dignitaries from, I don't know, from European Union, maybe from other countries, and a lot of events in Kyiv are not announced due to the war, because of, you know, Russia. It's a provocator, it's occupier, and they, I don't rule out some sabotage, some terrorist acts, so to prevent some subversive activity, this area was closed for ordinary people and for transportation. What time is it? What time is it? Is it there? If you ask me about time in Kyiv, it is nearly midday. if you asked me about time when Khrushchev ruled Soviet Union, it was in the 50s. After death of Stalin in 1953, Khrushchev was our, in fact he was president. We had not post of president, but a general secretary of Communist Party was sole ruler of the country. Maybe he was not sole ruler. Putin is sole ruler, but in Soviet Union, Communist Party was a ruler of the country. By the way, did you know who is the richest man in the world? What do you think? Who is the richest person? Not Bezos, not other tycoons, not Trump. Well, Putin. Putin is the richest man in the world because of he owns the whole country. He needs not money. No one can tell how much treasures he owns, because of he owns everything in Russia. He has forests, he has lakes, he has rivers, mountains, and the most important that he is owner of souls of people, because of every Russian is property of Putin. Show US your watch, please. US your watch, please. My watch? You mean my hand watch? No, I will not show you them. I can tell you that my watch is a citizen on solar batteries. Heads of Russians. Why do Russians cut off the heads of not Chechen, but our mercenaries? In any way, I'm sure that to cut someone's head, it is acts of terrorism and barbarism. Ukraine is on our way to democracy, and we never cut some heads. It doesn't matter, enemies, our killers. So we prefer bring them to justice with according to law. No, not God. Putin thinks he is owner of souls. Putin, and underestimate Putin. I cannot say that he. I cannot say that he's not. He's owner of souls of people, but Putin is sure, and in fact he he's sole owner of Russians. You are a liar. Why I'm liar? Explain me, please. Love from Holland. Hello, Holland. What is propaganda? What is propaganda? Propaganda. What do you mean? Propaganda. Propaganda that Putin destroyed my own home and kills a lot of my friends. Is it propaganda? That he invaded independent country Ukraine. Is it propaganda? Russian propaganda cannot hold water, because of any propaganda is easily debunked, but you need to listen and to think outside the box. For example, Russia all possible way denied the presence of their troops on territory of Ukraine in 2014. But did you know you can look in Wikipedia and It is in both in Ukrainian, Russian, and English language Wikipedia. Date 11th of July 2014, and on that day Russia launched missiles from Rostov district. It is the Russian territory on deep of Ukrainian territory, and on that day 11th of July they were able to kill I don't know exactly, but up to 100 Ukrainian young soldiers. It is easy to debunk. It's debunk any Russian propaganda. It is enough just have a look and have a look in some sources, maybe not one source, but several sources, three as minimum, and you will understand that everything that Putin and his allies tell, it is nonsense. It is bullshit. Take it as a lesson from Vietnam. It is a very long topic about Vietnam. Lessons to Afghanistan. Russians and Ukrainians are together not only in South Korea but also in Crimea. For example, I am Ukrainian by nationality and a resident of Crimea. Crimea is a legally recognized part of Ukraine, and it is changed hands many times. It was a Greek territory, it was a Turkish territory, it was also land of Crimea, Tatars. So what? So what? When I was child, and me and my father played map game. So my father, for example, my father pointed some country, and I should guess name of the capital of the country. And I clearly remember that in 70s of 20th century there were only 120 countries on our globe. And what does it mean? So we need to fight for territories instead of fighting for the better life, for instead of travels, instead of learning languages and so on. And for example, you know that Rome, that's France, Greece, and other countries in the south of Europe and north of Africa were part of Rome Empire. What does it mean? That Italy should claim their territories back? It is nonsense. We live in the 21st century, and it is this time is for traveling, for technologies exchanges, for friendship, but not for war. And many people infected with Putin's propaganda. Putin is an agent of KGB, and I know very well about life in Soviet Union, about when Communist Party and secret political police, KGB, ruled the whole huge country. And in Soviet Union lived 250 million people. And in Soviet Union we had not any opportunity to travel, to speak out opinion that contradicted policy of KGB and Communist Party. So did you know that Soviet Union was country of 15 so-called socialist republics, such as Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, and so on. During Soviet Union, Russian language was the main language of the country. It was creeping Russification. And I remember my childhood, and Ukrainian language was not forbidden, but all books, textbooks, films, performance, songs, everything were in Russian. In Russian, it was a creeping Russification, and the same tactics they do here in Ukraine. So before Russian full-scale invasion, Russian language was widely spread here, and my first language was Russian language. But after Russian invasion, I decided to switch to Ukrainian and English. In my family, sometimes we speak Russian, but Russia lost its influence and importance of Russian language forever. So Putin wanted to destroy Ukraine. He's doing it partly successful, but he destroys also Russia. I have some messages. I am a resident of Crimea. Yeah, resident of Crimea since Ukrainization. So Crimea is Ukraine. Crimea is Ukraine, and it is the Ukrainian language. It is a part of Ukraine, and it is the same that in Great Britain, British government started Anglification or Britification. It is nonsense. It is nonsense. It was not. Russian language was never suppressed all around Ukraine, and I traveled Ukraine a lot in times of Soviet Union, and in the time when Soviet Union collapsed, and Russian language was never suppressed, and it is just only a state language. Please, you can speak any language here, even now. We can freely speak Ukrainian, Russian, English here, but the state language is one only. So papers are in Ukrainian here. Is it right or is it wrong? In France, by the way, in France, the main language is French. In Finland, it's Finnish language. What is better than it? Love from Holland. Hello, Holland. Zelensky is sick. Zelensky is a Ukrainian president. Maybe I can agree with all his actions, but it is a Ukrainian business. And Putin has nothing to do with Zelensky and with the Ukrainians. Russia is the country, biggest country in the world. It has a territory 28 times bigger than Ukrainian territory, but Russia is a poor medieval country, and so please Russians, if you watching my video, please make your country happy and thriving. Why did you why you put your boots on Ukrainian land? Ukraine is an independent country. Cocaine. Did you sniff cocaine with Zelensky? Why are you declaring so? Russian was considered an urban language, and Ukrainian was considered a rural language. Russian was spoken in the cities. It was history. It was. I told you before that it was creeping Russification, and people in villages didn't read much books as the people in the cities, so they kept speaking Ukrainian, but it was a policy of Soviet Union Russification. So Ukraine gained independence in 1991 together with Russia. So Russia and Ukraine are new countries on the map of our planet. Love from Poland, Ukraine is 20%. Wow, guys, excuse me, I cannot read your comments and your replicas because there are a lot of your questions and a lot of your comments, and thank you for this. Thank you very much. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes, and also if you have opportunity to help me as a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, please do it. Please do it. But your attention, your understanding of events here in Ukraine is more important for me. Everything is important for me. Today temperature is about 5, about 0, but just 3 weeks ago temperature in Kyiv and in the most parts of Ukraine was as low as 22 up to 22 below 0, and Putin uses weapon uses this temperature, this weather as a weapon, and he ruined a lot of our electricity generation stations and thermal stations, and now hundreds of living apartment buildings are without heating, and we also experience blackouts every day. So I will speak for myself, and in my flat that I rent on the left bank of the Dnipro River, yesterday my flat had electricity only 12 hours out of 24 hours, and just close your eyes and for several seconds and think what it's like to be without electricity, without heat, especially in times of severe frost. Hi guys, hello my new viewers. Hello my new viewers, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm Kyiv resident, and originally I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk, and now we're on the site of People's Memorial, commemorating our defenders from many countries of the world, and the most of fallen soldiers were Ukrainian citizens. Look at these faces, bright faces. They needed to live but not to die. But Putin decided another. But what for reason he decided to invade Ukraine, no one knows for sure. Putin knows. Maybe Trump knows. Sibirский цирюльник, you will have to answer for Sevastopol. Oh yeah, so a lot of trolls here from Russia. So I'm not going to debunk Russian propaganda, because it is I cannot do it because of Putin spends billions of dollars for propaganda, and you know, main principle of propaganda: if you tell something for hundreds and thousands times, any lie will turn true, in the opinion of sources of propaganda. So I'm not going to debunk Russian propaganda, and I have not, unfortunately, I have not a moderator at the moment, and I cannot physical opportunity to delete trolls. So Putin is devil. Putin is a destroyer, not only Ukraine. He's a destroyer and killer of Russians. I don't know who is writing your comments. Maybe you are residents of some other countries behind Ukraine and Russia, but life is life, and trolls are trolls. I have not opportunity because of opportunity to fight Russian propaganda. I only can show you the truth. I can show you people here on Maidan, main square of Ukraine in Kyiv, and debunking propaganda. It is very difficult for me. So, but sometimes I can just tell you true. And did you know about one of the first Russian invasions to Ukraine? It occurred on 24th of August 2014. It was Ukrainian Independence Day, and on that day, Russians crossed our border in Donetsk district, and they attacked Ilovaisk city that is maybe 50 kilometers from Donetsk, and in several days of so-called Ilovaisk pocket, they killed, I think, more than 200 Ukrainian soldiers. And Putin, all possible way, denies that Russian regular troops invaded to Ukraine in 2014. But it is obvious. It is obvious. You can find tons of articles and films about Russian invasion to Ilovaisk. But it is people who are under Russian propaganda. They don't believe any facts. They don't believe their eyes. They believe only words of Putin. Only words of Putin. Zelensky, narcoman. Yeah, I'm also narcoman. You can call me narcoman, fascist. You can call me raper. So I will not debunk your words. I cannot opportunity to expose your fakes and this offensive statements. Please go away home, and you can call me as you want. I will not be offended to you. Please do it, but from your territory. My territory, my country is Ukraine. Russians, go home, and conflict will be finished. Love from Holland. Glory to Ukraine. Героям слава. So I wanted to tell you that glory to Ukraine and Героям слава. It is not words that glorify Ukraine and Ukrainian heroes. It is also, maybe it is in the first tone, in first place, it is a military salute. When a commander, before his soldiers, tells "Slava Ukraini," soldiers reply "Героям слава." It is just military salute. Not only military salute, it is also glorification of Ukraine, because of Ukraine is a relatively small country that withstands a huge nuclear monster Russia. It is not Ukraine. There is no Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to freedom. Yeah, Pat, agree with you. An author. Actually, put user to time out how the user on this channel. Guys, I am new on streaming activity, so maybe I don't know how to delete automatically my trolls. In general, I try not to pay attention to trolls because of Russia is big, and KGB and AK, FSB spread its tentacles all over the world. So I'm alone, but millions of agents of KGB and millions of brainwashed Russians, I cannot withstand them. So it's better not just to pay attention to these offensive comments. Glory to the great Ukrainians, Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Hello, Mario and M4KL. Hello. Once again, my name is Sergey Uzlov. Now we're on the main square of Kyiv, Maidan. Maidan is a Ukrainian word for square. So we are on Independence Square. And just now I walked around People's Memorial commemorating our fallen soldiers from all over the world. United Kingdom, United States, Australia, and many other countries. But obviously the most of soldiers are Ukrainian citizens, and they all are victims of cruel, unfounded war that unleashed Russia in 2014. So today we mark 4th anniversary of full-scale Russian invasion that started on 24th of February 2022. But Russian invasion on Ukraine started 12 years ago. 12 years ago it started from annexation of Crimea and occupation of Donetsk and Lugansk districts. So 4 years ago it was full-scale invasion from Belarus, from Crimea, from Donetsk, Lugansk and other territories of Ukraine. So this invasion started for me in it was 8 to 5 in the morning. So we were awoken by very powerful explosions, and they launched not hundreds, maybe dozens of missiles on Kiev, and hundreds of missiles on other territories of Ukraine. And first aims of Russians were food depots, our military infrastructure, our thermal stations. And I clearly remember that day when for I think 2 weeks we were without heating, without electricity. It was not panic, but we were petrified. We were petrified. We did not expect such a terrible stab in the back from Russian territory. Ukrainian beggars asked for money for the war. Ukrainian beggars ask money for the war to defeat the biggest country in the world. Yeah, without absolute, I agree with you that we ask money to defeat medieval nuclear monster. Yes, right. Thank you those who help us financially, not only our army but also Ukrainian people. You are Trump's servants. The Ukraine belongs to Russia. Oh, yeah, you can say whatever you want, but Ukraine is internationally recognized country, and Russia signed with the Ukraine hundreds of mutual mutual agreements and accords about recognition of our borders and it is sometimes I feel confused to discuss this nonsense. It is impossible to discuss because of I can discuss what color this is yellow, or it is yellowish, or what material made this flag stock, but I cannot discuss some topic about this piece of ice. For me it is snow. You can tell that it is not snow, but I'm not discuss. I also am not ready to discuss the words that our planet is flat. So I'm not ready. So Ukraine is an independent country that was attacked by Russia 12 years ago. That's all. This is the fact. I cannot ready to discuss this also. And Russian propaganda tells anything and every word, not only ordinary trolls, but words of Putin and his gun it is lie. It is lie. So just several days before Russia invaded Ukraine, Putin declared that no way he is going to invade Ukraine. We are not crazy to invade Ukraine. It was Putin's words, but he's a liar. He lies every time when he opens his minds. The same do the special people. The special people trolls not only from Russia and people who have salary from Russia. So I cannot see opportunity to debunk their just crazy words. Lexi 434 44. Oh, excuse me. Hello, hello everyone. Excuse me. Too much comments. Thank you for that. And there are a lot of trolls here on my streaming. But I'm not going to argue with them because of they tell absolutely nonsense. I do space. You do space control. What space do you mean? We have early warning system about missile attacks. If you mean this, yes, we have, and many countries, countries from all over the world, mostly Americans and Europeans cooperate with us about this business. And Russia forward. Glory to Russia. Mr. Troll, can you explain me why glory to Russia? I'm waiting for your answer, but I think I will not able to wait your reply because of you yourself don't know what for. Glory to Russia, glory for mass destructions in Kyiv, for mass killings, for killing our children, for killing our elder people, for destruction of our schools, for destruction of our energy system. What for? What for? Glory to Russia. I know that you have money for these comments. Tribune proxy blame NATO for using Ukraine as proxy. Yeah, maybe you are partly right because of NATO, including many countries in Europe and United States afraid of a Russian nuclear weapon. Yeah, I think so. Many countries just afraid to enrage Putin because of his crazy nuclear monster, and I think in many cases he's just bluffing, but no one wants to check whether it is true or it is bluff. It's been 8 years against Russia. Why did you start streaming about war? Why did you start streaming? Why? Why did I start streaming in 2022? I started my streaming just this year, 2026, not 2022, on several reasons. Because of my main occupation was guiding tourists around Chernobyl exclusion zone, and I was busy. And so now, due to proximity to Belarus, Chernobyl exclusion zone is closed for ordinary people, and that's why I switched to streaming and to walking and car tours around Kyiv district and Kyiv itself. Yes, I think. Do you think World War II has started? Yes, I'm sure that World War III started. But in Ukraine, it is a hot war, and in Europe and other countries, it is just a cold war. I cross my fingers in order to nuclear war don't start. So I told you that it is no use to debunk Russian trolls. Some of them advises me to pack my luggage and go away from Ukraine, from Kiev. Guys, I was kicked off from my home by Russians 12 years ago. And I had tons of opportunities to go to some distant countries, and I have a lot of friends from all countries of Europe. I can safely say that maybe for some exception, but I have friends in Holland, in France, in United Kingdom, and in the United States. But I decided to stay here in Ukraine because it is my home. Despite the fact that during this war I changed already seven apartments already on different reasons. Yeah, thank you, Oksana Nikolaichenko. We are in the same boat. I lost a lot of my friends during this war, and I lost my relatives and I lost my friends in the eastern part of Ukraine. Many of them died already, and many of them under Russian propaganda. And the people who were under Russian propaganda, they have not ability to think outside the box. So I know what Russian propaganda is, because I was born and raised in times of Soviet Union, and when Soviet Union collapsed, I was about 30 years old, and I was one of the Soviet people, and I was sure that the Soviet Union surrounded by hostile countries, and they wanted to occupy and make us slaves and other rubbish. It is power of propaganda. So I know this very well. Unfortunately, many people around the former Soviet Union, maybe for exception of Baltic states, still dwell on the past. Because of in Soviet Union, in times of Soviet Union, they were young, they were happy, and I understand them. But Soviet Union and Soviet and Russian propaganda kills opportunity to think, and they cannot build very simple relationships about this event and our history. So it is our legacy of Soviet Union. Glory to Ukraine, salam from Kazan, hello Kazan. Please guys, stay independent country, be independent country. Because of that Putin leads Russia to abyss. It is end of history of Russia. Because of Russia, before invasion to Ukraine, Russia was I cannot say a respectable country, but in any way Russians were welcomed in many countries of the world. Now it is an outcast country, and Russian language and in general Russia lost its importance. I told you already. For people who is new on my channel, I can tell you that I am from eastern part of Ukraine, and my first language was Russian. But according to my own will, I switched to English and Ukrainian, because of Russia is source of death, destruction, and madness. So Putin wanted to make Russia great again, but he made Russia outcast country. HI 1982, hello. Someone sent me emoticons with vomiting face. Okay guys, you see, it is the best way to show your opinion about something on internet. On internet it doesn't matter whether it is YouTube or maybe some other networks like Facebook and Instagram and others, but please go home and you can post anything, but don't come here with a weapon, because of annihilation is waiting for you here. And Putin, who started the war, and cursed all those who stand behind Putin's. Shame on me, I wrote something wrong, but because I am Iranian and I don't know your language. Glory to Ukrainians. Man from Iran. I keep my eyes on Iran events. Don't think that you are alone, but unfortunately, Mr. Trump let you down. He asked you, he called you to to invade governmental buildings, but he postponed or maybe concealed his help, his military help. Too much, oh, very much comments. Glory to Ukraine as part of the Russian Federation. Yes, that's a troll again. So maybe 50% of all comments are from Russian trolls. Ukraine, it is my home. It is not it is not some abstract land. It is my real physical home, and Russia destroyed my home and killed my friends. Why should I be backer of Russia, and why you tell me these words? So, Ukraine is part of Russia, so what for? I am not fool, and I am not going to give you answer for this rubbish. Yeah, you are not troll. You are just you are just Russian. So please stay at your home, and we are not going to invade Russia. So stay at home and grow your children and buy cars and travel. No, you will not travel. So you will not travel around the world. The road to the normal world is closed for Russians. May Russia and Ukraine achieve peace soon. Yeah. May Russia and Ukraine achieve peace soon. But Putin doesn't want peace in Ukraine. He wants to occupy the whole Ukraine, and not only occupy, but for occupy. Because of he invaded Ukraine under fake pretext for defending, protecting Russian-speaking language. And first thing he did, it is destruction of homes of Ukrainians, and he killed a lot of Russian-speaking people in Ukraine. And he flattened Avdiivka, he flattened Bakhmut, and now Konstantinivka and Kramatorsk, Slavyansk and other parts of Ukraine under severe and cruel attacks. You seek Bandera? Yes, I am seek Bandera. Do you know who Bandera is? Even don't know who Bandera is, and it is you see, it is my verification of me. It is I am Bandera, so you can call me as you want, as you like. But go home, Russians. Please sit next to your computers or telephones, and you will send me any message, but not from inside of Ukraine. Please guys, subscribe my channel. And every day in any way I plan to conduct my walking tours around Kiev and maybe Kyiv district, but nothing set in stone. And I told you that I try to stream, but sometimes we have not stable internet connection here in Kyiv due to massive blackouts here. Well, I am reminding to my new viewers that now I am on Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square. It is central part of Kyiv, and today we mark fourth anniversary of full-scale Russian invasion. And Putin is not going to stop. He's not going to stop his war. He tells any rubbish every time when he opens his mind. He is ready to tell, and he tells everything, but he is not going to stop the war. Yes, it makes you happy, but it makes not me happy. So Putin is a destroyer of Russia. So I ready to repeat his name many times, because he destroys not Russia only. in the first term he destroys Russia. He's not not only enemy of Ukrainians and other countries. In the first turn, Putin is enemy of Russians and Russia as a state. Puppets. Zelensky is the puppet causing destruction. Blah 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 blah. Putin is president of Ukraine, and he's a defender of Ukraine. In any way, we have a lot of questions to Zelensky, but it is none of your business. He's president of a fighting country. Well, in front of me is a concert hall of Ukrainian National Music Academy. On the wall of the building you can see placard Azov. Azov is a Ukrainian military unit formed from residents of Mariupol and Berdyansk. And unfortunately, Putin deceived our not only Ukrainians when he told, please surrender and I will give you freedom. He took them prison, and his promise was secured by Rome Pope. And Guterres, I think, just helped me. What is name of head of United Nations organization? I think Guterres. Guterres promised also freedom for Azov unit members, but a lot of these guys were killed, and a lot of these guys were imprisoned in Russia. Hello everyone. Hello everyone who is watching my stream. Unfortunately, there are a lot of trolls here, and they send some rubbish that's impossible to comment. You can see correspondence from different countries, because I can see, according to their faces, they are from maybe Korea, maybe Japan. (1982). Hello. Well, guys, I think now we will go up to Mikhailivska Square, and I'm going to show you open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of Russian invasion in 2022, or to be more precise, in February and March of 2022. Now I'm going to cross Khreshchatyk, the main street of Kyiv, so maybe I will lose internet connection for several seconds, so please stay with me, and maybe internet will be interrupted for just 10 seconds. Maybe not, I don't know. means blue. Blue means flag. Blue means blue sky over Ukraine, and yellow means sunflower or maybe field of wheat. Currency exchange here, and if you wanna know rate of exchange, Ukrainian national currency hryvnia is one euro for 50 or maybe 51 one euro for 51 hryvnias. On distance you can hear the sound of generator. It means that some buildings here in this area are without electricity. Free Bible cause. Any religions, not aggressive religions, welcomed here in Ukraine, unlike in Russia. So we have different kinds of religion: Catholic churches, Muslim churches, Christian churches, Baptist churches, and others. They never suppressed here, unlike in Russia. I know that many kinds of religions are prohibited in Russia, such as Adventist of Seventh Day. I don't know. It is not my sphere religion, so I don't know wide list of religions, but I know that people can express their religion feelings freely. As you can see, there are still a lot of snow here on the streets and squares. Temperature is about 5 above zero, and just 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, temperature was very low, as low as 22 degrees. And Putin uses language, history, and weather as a weapon. So during this severe frost, Russia attacked our thermal and in general energy infrastructure with missiles of different types: ballistic missiles, guided missiles, hypersonic missiles, and he's going to plunge Ukrainians into darkness and into cold, and partly he was succeeded, and many elder people and patients of hospitals were killed due to lower temperature. This is popular trolleybus stop, but trolleybus don't go in Kiev due to blackouts, due to the lack of electricity. So buses replaced trams and trolleybuses. Electricity powered means of transportation. Well, I don't know what to do to go up or stay and wait for bus. Well guys, I think I will walk. I will walk in order to show you more Ukrainian streets and Ukrainians. I hope that internet connection will be okay. see what city is this. It is Kyiv, capital of independent country of Ukraine, and 4 years ago, exactly on 22nd of February, Russia invaded Ukraine with their regular troops. And war in Ukraine, Russia unleashed in 2014 since occupation of Donetsk, Lugansk and Crimea. Ukraine is the biggest country in Europe. It covers 603,000 square kilometers. Ukraine is 1,300 kilometers long and 900 kilometers wide. Before full-scale invasion in Ukraine lived 46 million people or so. Now no one knows. Anyway, I don't know how many people live here in Ukraine. Maybe 30 millions, maybe more, maybe a bit less. Because of many residents of Ukraine are in other European countries now. They seek for shelter and rescue against the Russian invasion. And Kyiv is home to 3 million people. And sometimes people ask me how many people live in Kyiv now. So I can safely say the same number. 3 million before Russian invasion, and now about 3 million live here in Kyiv because of people, those who left their homes for some other countries or western part of Ukraine, refugees from occupied territories or frontline areas replaced residents of Kyiv. Now we're heading to Saint Sophia Square. Saint Sophia is the oldest church in Kyiv. It was built early 11th century, and it is survived Soviet times. Because of in Soviet times, when communists swept power in 1917, they demolished maybe not all but most of religious institutions, churches, monasteries, some monuments, because of they considered communism as kind of religion, and they did not tolerate competition. And maybe 90%, maybe in other words, most overwhelming number of churches were destroyed. But Saint Sophia survived. Saint Sophia survived also German occupation. See some traffic jam here. Oh, you can see Golden Dome. It is a Golden Dome of Saint Sophia Cathedral. Now it is a museum. It is not active church, but sometimes, maybe a couple times a year, during some great religion holidays, there are some masses inside of Sophia, because of Saint Sophia enlisted into UNESCO heritage list, and not to destroy, to preserve it for future generations. Some activity except tourism is prohibited there. And by the way, just 1 year ago, Saint Sophia was damaged with Russian drone. If you will be patient and stay with me for some time, maybe in 10-15 minutes, I will show you Russian drone. A drone, it is unmanned airborne vehicle that contains 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives, and they launch hundreds of drones on Ukrainian area. A lot of trolls here. They send me some crazy messages like long live Russia. Russia is an aggressive nuclear monster, so I don't know why and what for. Glory to Russia. I have no idea. Maybe you know why. Usually trolls cannot explain anything. They just declare some nonsense. They send some nonsense, but they cannot explain what for and what does it mean. 40, 37, 36. I think they are waiting for some delegation from foreign countries because of, today is anniversary of 4th year since Russian invasion on Ukraine. In front of me is Saint Sophia Cathedral. Okay, we can go. If you want to know prices for coffee here in Ukraine, I'll give you information. So, small espresso 46 hryvnias, doppia 55 hryvnias, americano 49 hryvnias. So 49 hryvnias is exactly €1, and the rest of kinds of coffee is cheaper. Guys, thank you for walking with me around the streets of Kyiv. And my name is Sergey, and Kyiv guide, and I'm former resident of Donetsk city, which is east of Ukraine. Today I don't plan to go inside of this church, and let's get closer to information plug, and I give you some more information. The National Conservation Area Saint Sophia of Kyiv is one of the biggest museum complexes of Ukraine, blah 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 blah, and it's world famous monument architecture and monumental art of the 11th century. So it was erected early 11th century. And fare to visit this church is about, I just tell you exactly. It has a fee entrance. Just €1. Just €1 to visit territory of the church. Doesn't matter how long I'm going to walk around. Well, it is Saint Sophia Square, or Maidan, Saint Sophia Maidan. Maidan is Ukrainian word for square or plaza. In January, on this very place was a New Year tree or Christmas tree. And in front of me you can see monument to Hetman Bogdan Khmelnytsky. Now it is closed by some shelter sandbags to prevent its damage during possible air attacks. And by the way, I told you that that's approximately 1 year ago, Saint Sophia undergone missile attack or drone attack. I don't know it's exactly, but maybe some debris of missile fell on the territory of monastery, and it's damaged just a little piece of one of these buildings. A lot of monuments in Kyiv covered with bugs, with sand, because of there are not absolutely safe places in Kyiv, but there are quite a lot of foreigners. Maybe not as much as before full-scale invasion, but you can see some. For example, these guys are not local, they speak some language, I cannot, German language. And here is oldest street in Kyiv. It's named Volodymyrska Street. It connects Golden Gate, one of three ancient entrance to Kyiv. And Kyiv is a very old city, and it has more than 1,500 years history. There are a lot of policemen here due to a lot of events in Kyiv. Ukrainian culture is family, warm and welcoming. Yeah, we are absolutely peaceful country, and we invite people from all over the world, but not from Russia. So, because of Russia, it is a aggressive country. They are killers, they are destroyers, and so on. So, for Russians, entrance to Kyiv and to Ukraine is closed. I don't know, maybe for 100 years. I cannot see behind the horizon, but I'm sure that Russians are not welcome here. This is also Vladimirska, not street, but it is Vladimirska alley. For those who is new on my channel, my name is Sergei Uzlov. I am refugee from Donetsk, which is eastern part of Ukraine. My home city is occupied by Russians at the moment, and I moved here to Kyiv area 12 years ago, nearly 12 years ago, or to be more precise, in July of 2014, after Russian occupation of my home city. Fuck Russia. It is not enough. We need to send them home. If they don't want they don't want to go home, they will be demolished, annihilated here. Hello. This lady advertising cheburek. Cheburek, it is like pie, it's kind of pie. There are a lot of policemen here. I don't know what about Mikhailivska Square. Maybe it is locked for ordinary people, because you can see a lot of policemen. On distance you can see Mikhailivsky monastery. It is a Kyiv monastery, and it is church and monastery. It was original church was built early 12th century, but it was demolished by Bolsheviks, by communists in 30s of last century. Oh my gosh, it seems to me that that area is closed for walkers. Maybe we'll be able to get to no, monastery gates closed also. You can see barriers, and on distance on left is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. This is Mikhailivsky Street that connects Maidan, the Independence Square, and this square, name of the square is Mikhailivska Square due to Mikhailivsky Monastery with golden domes. Guys, thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your likes, and if you have opportunity to donate me some small money because of my main line share of all my income is rental. It is rental. By the way, rental in Kyiv is the lowest price for one-room flat is about 200 euros, and there is not upper limit. But if you are going to, oh my friend, hello. Hello. Yes, I'm nice. Are you waiting for the square will be opened? Yeah.
Spanish minister is going.
Spanish minister, yeah. Really. So I have more than 100 viewers now. So last time I had 5,000 in a hole.
Good number.
Yeah, but maybe it's a relatively good number.
Streaming right now.
Yeah. What is your plan for today? Just this area.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you been at Maidan?
yeah, but, later after.
Who was on Maidan? Zelensky?
I don't know because
he was not.
We have,
Yeah.
area, you know?
It was closed for journalists and for.
Yeah, but in addition of the accreditation, you need being in the list.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah. It was limited list. Yeah. Can you tell me a couple words about, if you want?
About what?
So about what you want.
Okay.
Let me introduce you to my viewers.
Perfect.
This is my friend. This is my friend from Spain. We know each other more than 1 year or so.
Here?
No, in Kyiv. So we are friends for one
year.
1 year approximately. And he often comes here to cover events around about Ukrainian war. I don't like when people say this Russian-Ukrainian war, because I think it is a war of two civilizations. Well, excuse me.
Yeah,
just 1 second, 1 minute, 2 minutes is as long as you want.
Okay.
So yeah.
First at all, my English is a little crap, but today is the 4th year in this terrible war, in this invasion war, in the full-scale invasion war, because the real war is so long. And all of you, all of us, we must remain. That is happening in Ukraine right now. The Russians are selling all day this country, and they try to fuck the electricity, the heat in the houses, and the people are having really a tough times in this country, and you guys, I hope you don't forget this country, what happened in this country. Sorry for my English, I used to speak in Spanish for my audience, and that's all. I hope that you don't forget Ukraine.
Maybe you want to tell several words for Spanish speaking people. Yes,
Okay.
just 1 second, 1 minute.
No sé si hay aquí algún español entre la audiencia de Sergi. Si es así, deciros que Sergi hace muy buen trabajo enseñando la realidad de Ucrania. Gracias a él he podido conocer sitios muy complicados, también realidades más bonitas, porque al final Ucrania es un país que, pese a todo lo que está pasando, sigue en marcha. Y ahora que es el 4º aniversario de la guerra, no nos debemos olvidar todos los civiles que ha matado Rusia, los niños que ha secuestrado Rusia en el este del país, los bombardeos diarios, que de hecho este año, como los rusos son incapaces de avanzar, el frente está prácticamente congelado, lo que están haciendo es intentar desmoralizar a los ucranianos, bombardeando las infraestructuras críticas. Muchas casas en Kiev siguen sin calefacción, con apenas unas horas de electricidad, sin agua caliente, muchas de ellas ni siquiera tienen agua corriente normal. Muchos ucranianos tienen que ir a los puntos de resiliencia para poder conseguir un poco de calor, de comida caliente y para poder cargar sus dispositivos. Mientras tanto, en el este, una generación entera de ucranianos se sigue desangrando en esta guerra de invasión, que aunque muchos piensen que Ucrania debe capitular, debe rendirse, si Ucrania para, Rusia no va a parar y va a volver a tomar ciudades, va a volver a matar civiles y todo lo que vimos al comienzo de la invasión. O sea, por favor, os pido que no os olvidéis de lo que está pasando en este país.
Okay.
Gracias.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll proceed my way along this wall.
Later we talk.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. It was my friend Elio from Spain, and approximately 1 year ago we both went to Chernobyl exclusion zone. Chernobyl exclusion zone is closed for ordinary people, but if you have accreditation, and military accreditation of Ukrainian military forces, so it is possible to visit. It is quite complex thing, but it's a matter of your desire only. If you journalist or some other media worker. And guys, now we're in front of memorial wall on Mikhailivsky Monastery, and this is proof that Russia invaded us, invaded Ukraine in 2014. So these are first victims of Russian invasion, and all of them were killed in the eastern parts of Ukraine, in Donetsk district, Lugansk district. And this memorial wall doesn't represent all victims, because of here on this wall, I don't know exactly, but according to my assessment, it is maybe 3 or 5% of all our fallen soldiers. 2014, 2014, 2014, and 2014, 2014, 2014. Some of them are very, very young, while others are in a respectable world or middle-aged. It doesn't matter how old they are. They are our citizens, and Russia had not any right to invade Ukraine and to kill these people. And here you can see people who died in 2015. Some people are very, very young. Well, guys, Mikhailivska Square is closed for visitors, for ordinary workers, due to the this day, this Memorial Day, because of I'm just repeating my new for my new viewers. Today is 24th of February 2026, and exactly 4 years ago Russia invaded Ukraine. But it was not the beginning of the war, because of here on Memorial Wall you were able to see people who were killed here in Ukraine in 2014. So Russia started their war against of Ukraine in 2014, and it was started from occupation of Donetsk district, Lugansk district, and also Crimea. This is entrance to the churchyard, but I'm afraid we have not right to walk around here due to some events here. Or maybe let's just have a look inside of a church. Sorry. This is Mikhailivska church. Unfortunately, it is only replica, and this replica duplicates original church that was demolished by Bolsheviks in 30s of 20th century. And this building, this white building, only building on the territory of this church, it was built early 18th century. It survived Soviet era, and it is maybe funny, maybe not funny fact that this church, this white church with a wooden roof, survived due to the fact that in church was a changing room for tennis players. Because of instead of church was tennis courts. Well, guys, excuse me for not showing you exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during first stage of Russian invasion. Maybe if you subscribe my channel, or you're already my subscribers, maybe tomorrow or maybe a bit later I'll show you this exhibition. And now we are returning to Krещатик Street, and I'll show you my new viewers People's Memorial, flag memorial dedicated to our fallen soldiers. This is part of monastery, and 100 years ago, before, or to be more precise, before October coup d'etat, was hostel for pilgrims. Oh, some delegation, they're heading to Mikhailivska Square. Who is inside, I don't know. It is state secret, because you know that Russians are going to kill all Ukrainians, and also they jeopardize life of all guests, VIP guests of Ukraine. But despite of the fact that Ukraine is not the safest place in the world, I meet dozens of foreigners here in Ukraine, and sometimes I conduct tours for these visitors of Kyiv. I conduct tours around Kyiv district, and my tour is around places that were under Russian occupation in February and March 2022. And my car tour lasts about 6 hours, maybe 7 hours, and we cover 150 kilometers. During my tour we visit exploded bridges, destroyed buildings, and places of Russian atrocities. And during my tour I debunk Russian propaganda that tells that atrocities in Bucha and in Irpin is staged. Hollywood was staged by Hollywood. It is nonsense. It is nonsense because there are a lot of eyewitnesses of these atrocities. On the distance you can see white building. In that building was Lenin Museum in Soviet times. But now it is event and concert hall. A lot of policemen here. By the way, guys, here is a Catholic church. I told you that any religions except aggressive religions are welcomed here. It is one of a few Catholic churches, because of main of most of churches here in Ukraine are Orthodox Christian churches. Well, guys, on distance you can see very beginning of Khreshchatyk, the main street of Kyiv. I can see just hot discussions on my stream, but excuse me, I cannot take part in your discussion because of my screen is too small, and there are too much messages, and I have not time to read them and give answer. Well, name of this square is European Square, and it got its name not in the times after collapse of Soviet Union. Just on the place of this event hall was Hotel Europe in the 19th century. That's why this square has name European. In Soviet times, name of this square changed its name for many times. But now it is European Square. And on distance you can see arch structure with over there with a crack on the top. Before Russian invasion, name of this sculptural composition of this installation was a symbol, arch symbol of Russian-Ukrainian friendship, and now you can see it is symbol of war. And our authority decided not to demolish that arch, but to paint crack on the top that symbolizes war and Russian invasion on Ukraine. Well, guys, it is the very beginning of Khreshchatyk Street, the main street of Kyiv. And this 1, 2, 3 buildings are only buildings that survived Second World War. The rest of buildings were destroyed. They were destroyed by not Nazi occupiers, but Soviet sabotage groups. And in times of Soviet Union, in times of Second World War, the Soviet government used tactics of the scorched land. And after, before German invasion to Kiev, before occupation of Kiev, Soviet authorities put explosives in the basement of all buildings around Krishchatik, and when German occupiers inhabited these buildings, they, Soviet authorities blow up these buildings together with local residents and together with occupiers. They were very cruel and they disregard lives, as well as Putin. Putin disregards losses, Russian losses, he disregards Ukrainian losses, doesn't matter who they are, civilians or military. Guys, thank you for watching my stream, for walking with me, and I invite you to watch my next walking tours around Kyiv. You will able to see how we live here in Kyiv during this ongoing cruel and senseless war. We are approaching to Майдан Незалежності or Independence Square. This is famous Ukrainian place of protests, and also 12 years ago it was bloody clashes between riot police and Ukrainian activists. People protested against of policy of our pro-Russian President Yanukovych. By the way, at that time in government of President Yanukovych, many members of parliament and ministers had Russian passports. So de facto Ukraine was under suppression of Moscow, and at that time we were puppets of Moscow. And after events of 2014, Putin unleashed this war. Well, guys, maybe for several seconds we will lose internet connection, so stay tuned. This is, if you're able to see me, this Ukrainian souvenirs. I think any city has in the world has its own souvenir. By the way, it's a Dynamo. He who is a lover of football, you possibly know Dynamo Kyiv team. We are crossing the main street of Kyiv, Krishchatik, and I hope that we still have internet connection. We made it, guys, we made it. We are on the streets. The weather today is very nice, especially if compare it with weather 2 weeks ago, and now temperatures, I think it's about 5, about 0, maybe 7, I don't know exactly. And 2 weeks ago it was 22 below 0. It is Майдан Незалежності, and you can see parts of fortifications. So 4 years ago the whole city was digged with trenches and covered with urchins like this, with hedgehogs, like these anti-tank structures. Thank you guys, thank you for watching my stream, and thank you for your assistance. You can see, you know that Ukrainian national flag is yellow and blue, but this flag means if you soak our national flag into blood, so blue turns black and yellow turns color of blood red. Uh, 12 years enough to steal. This guy protests against of Ukrainian corruption. Yes, Ukraine is quite corrupted country, but not as corrupted as Russia is going to depict it. And by the way, 12 years ago it was anti-Russian, anti-corruption revolution, and that's why Putin hated it and unleashed this war. So we know about our corruption, but it is not lethal corruption. We know about our corruption, and we are ready to fight our corruption, but our priority is Russian invasion. There are a lot of correspondence from abroad, and so now we are nearing to people's monuments commemorating our fallen defenders. Every flag, every picture represents our defender. I avoid words Ukrainian defender, our Ukrainian defender, because of many people fight for freedom of Ukraine and democratic world from other countries. Not only Ukrainians gave their lives for independence of Ukraine. For those who is new on my channel, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I am Kyiv guide, and I am a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and to be more precise from Donetsk. And I fled my small motherland, my hometown Donetsk, nearly 12 years ago, or to be more precise, 11.5 years ago. And I conduct tours around Kyiv district, and before full-scale invasion I was a guide around Chernobyl zone. You know that Chernobyl zone is area contaminated with radiation, and it is maybe not absolutely, but it is nearly safe to make short visits to Chernobyl zone. Before full-scale invasion, it was favorite place. It was the main tourist destination in Ukraine, and every month several thousand foreigners and Ukrainians visited Chernobyl zone. But after Russian full-scale invasion, Chernobyl zone is closed for visitors, and sometimes I give tours to Chernobyl zone, but it is rather not tours. It is just occasional business trips to Chernobyl zone. Because of, for example, last year I was able to conduct just one tour for the whole year, and I cross my fingers final, after our victory in this war, we will restart my tours to Chernobyl zone again. And now I'm a tour guide around Kyiv, and I conduct walking tours around Kyiv and car tours around Kyiv district. Well guys, thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channel, and I promise you to show more Kyiv. I try to show you my favorite city every day, but nothing set in stone, especially in present times in Kyiv, because of we experience a lot of electricity cuts, and that's why internet connection is not always good here. And in several minutes I'm going to wrap up my stream. And for those who is new here on my channel, I want to show you monuments dedicated to founders of Kyiv. Kyiv is a very old city, and it is more than 1,500 years old, and it was founded by four members of the same family, three brothers. Now we are approaching to these monuments, three brothers, Kyiv, Shek, Kyiv, and their sister Libet. So Ukraine is the biggest country in Europe. It covers 603,000 square kilometers. Ukraine is 1,300 kilometers long and 900 kilometers wide. And population of Kyiv is 3 million people, and population of Ukraine, it was 46 million people before full-scale invasion. Now I don't know how many people live in Ukraine, because of many Ukrainian citizens are abroad or in western part of Ukraine, and many Ukrainians also died. Well guys, thank you for working with me. Thank you for your likes, for subscriptions, and maybe someone sent me money for a cup of coffee. Thank you also, and please join my channel tomorrow and on the day after tomorrow, and I will see you more and tell you more about history of Kyiv, about modern life in Kyiv. So bye bye.